Korean Zombie picked up a victory that was a must-win for his UFC title hopes on Saturday when he beat Dan Ige by unanimous decision in the UFC on ESPN 25 main event in Las Vegas. A great performance from Sung Jung in this fight. Yes, it wasn't the traditional brawl that we've come to expect or maybe was predicted by a lot of people for this matchup, but it was a very tactical, smart performance by him. Mixed up the striking, the wrestling, the submission attempts, dominant positions throughout the fight. Just a really clean and overall solid performance from Jung, and a nice way for him to rebound from his title eliminator loss to Brian Ortega. Coming out of this fight, I think he's in an interesting spot in this division. He definitely wants that title shot, and he made a little bit of comments that made some headlines against Max Holloway, dissing his punching power a little bit. Potentially that could be a matchup, but it just really depends on how the division is going to shake out. Of course, Holloway was supposed to be fighting Jair Rodriguez on July 17th. He withdrew from that fight due to an undisclosed injury, and right now I think the severity of that injury is going to have a lot to do with how the top of this featherweight division is booked right now. If Holloway is out for a considerable amount of time, which could be possible, again, we have no information on this injury, maybe they look at booking Jung against Yair Rodriguez. If Holloway is out for a little bit of time, I assume they're going to go back to the table with that fight against Rodriguez for him, which would probably leave Jung to look at fighting someone like an Edson Barboza, perhaps an Arnold Allen. It would definitely be a little bit of a step down in the rankings, whereas we know he wants to go forward and elevate himself into that title shot position. So a lot depending on the situation with Max Holloway here. Right now, it's kind of tough to say exactly what fight will be next for him or when, but I do think he's put himself in a good spot to get a big opportunity moving forward at 145 pounds.